Hello everyone. I got a subject I want to talk about, especially to the new people getting new into motorcycles, is you really need to be careful about your maintenance. Now what I mean being careful about your maintenance is you may try and do some stuff yourself, but there's going to be a lot of stuff out there that people are going to try and take advantage of you being new to motorcycles, not knowing your left from your right, and taking advantage of you and ripping you off. So you really need to be careful of that. And a few things I want to help out with is, let's see, the first one is blinker fluid. You don't want to get ripped off when it comes to blinker fluid. I mean, you want to make sure you always have your blinker fluid levels properly maintained. I mean, because if you're riding around and you're not signaling, girls will be embarrassed to ride with you. So you want to make sure your blinker fluid is topped off. Now you can go to Walmart and get the cheap stuff. I think it's like $3 a gallon. But you know, that stuff's made in Mexico, and I think they really water it down, and the last thing you want is Mexican water in your blinker fluid. So what I do is I go to the motorcycle shops and I ask for the real Japanese stuff. You know, it comes in a blue bottle. It's got all those blue Japanese characters on it, so you don't really know if you don't really know if you're getting blinker fluid or not, because it's all in Japanese. It's not in English. So what you want to do, so you I mean, because the stuff's expensive. I think they charge you like $63 per pint. So you want to make sure you're getting the right stuff. So what you do is you open up the cap and go ahead and taste the blinker fluid. And you want your blinker fluid to taste like raspberries, because it's actually from a raspberry farm in Japan that grows the blinker fluid berries. And I know what you're saying, you know, they don't grow raspberries in Japan, that's cherry blossoms. Well, actually the cherry blossom farm is right across the street from the raspberry farm for blinker fluid, except they don't call it streets in Japan. They're called asphalt dirt trails. Okay, so taste your blinker fluid, make sure it tastes like raspberry. That way you got the good stuff. Now another thing you want to be careful is your blinker fluid is not interchangeable based on where your bike is made. So if you got a Japanese bike, you need to go to get the raspberry tasting blinker fluid. For example, if you go to the Harley store and buy blinker fluid there, it will not work in your Japanese bike. Because Harleys, I believe, are from Wisconsin, and that's where they have cheese. So of course their Harley Davidson blinker fluid is going to taste like liquid cheese. So that's how you know the difference between the correct blinker fluid to use. Don't go to a gas station, because they will try to sell you some other stuff. They may say, oh well, yeah, the blue bottle Japanese stuff is $60 a pint, but we only charge $50. Yeah, but well, theirs smell like banana, which means it's from Brazil, and they're really cheap down there. So you don't want to put banana flavored blinker fluid in your Japanese bike. Okay, another thing you want to be careful of is getting your cagameter replaced. Now, cagameter is so important and replacing properly that it's not even listed on like if you go to an internet site that sells all motorcycle parts for your OEM, you will not see a cagameter listed. It's that important, because most afternoon mechanics do not know how to properly remove and replace them. And so you need to go to a shop. So if you go to a shop, you know, tell them something's not right, and they say it's your cagameter, you definitely need to get it replaced. Now it could be about $600 for a refurbished one, but like I said, it is so important to get it replaced properly that you really should just go ahead and pay the $800 to $900 to get a new one. Now they're not going to show you it because it's so vital and so secret that if you say, hey, I want to see the used one, they won't show it to you. So you need to go to a good shop that you trust. They're not going to show it to you. They're not going to show you the new one. They're not going to show you where it is. It's that important. So go ahead. Don't worry about paying $800 or $900 for that repair. It's very important to keep your cagameter properly running. Okay. And let's see what else is there. I'm fogging up here. School zone. Always got to watch out for cops in the middle of the school zone. Not to catch me speeding, but it's more to make sure I stay away from the jailbait. 15 will get you 20 every time. Okay. Let's see, another thing you need to be careful of is a lot of shops will tell you you got dirty air in your tires, and they'll charge you about $30 or $40 to replace the dirty air in your tires with clean air. That's okay, but I think they're trying to they may not be ripping you off on that one, but they could really screw you up, because a lot of these sport bikes, we have special we don't have air in them. Like if you go to a gas station, put 50 cents in the air pump, you don't want to do that. These sport bikes, they have some special it's like hydrogen nitrogen peroxide. It makes our bikes about 3 kilograms lighter, which means we can go 50 miles per hour faster than the factory settings. The problem is that stuff is very expensive. It's like $80 per square inch, so you just don't want to empty your tires, getting the dirty air out and putting in this new stuff at $80 a square inch, because it's like, your rear tire is like 35, 40, 45 psi. That could add up. So what you want to do is you want them to rotate your gases in your tire. So you go to a shop, any shop will do. You tell them what you want. You say, hey, I got the special hydrogen peroxide mercury gas in my tires. I need you to... Oh man, I'm fogging up big time. So you go to a shop, just tell them, hey, just rotate the gas. They have a special machine. They'll take it in back. They don't let you watch it because it's so secretive that if it blows up, if the gases blow up, you'll go blind. So that's why the shops don't want you to watch them do it. They'll take it back there for about 20 minutes and then come back and everything's good. But what they're doing is taking the air out of, or your special gases out of one tire, putting it into another one, into some container, and then swapping the gas out of the front to the rear, and putting the gases in your container into the other tire. So that's what you want. You want to rotate your gas. You don't want to replace it, because like I said, it's really expensive. So it's a very special machine. So if a shop wants to charge you $50 for it, or $100, because of a danger cost to the ozone or something, go ahead and pay it. Don't worry about it. Okay, one more thing as I run this light, is a lot of us with sport bikes like to change the exhaust. Put some different aftermarket, whether it's a slip-on exhaust or a full system. One thing you need to be careful on that you want to properly do is replace your muffler bearings. Now, for some reason, I don't know why the manufacturers keep quiet about this, but whenever you replace your exhaust, you need to get new muffler bearings. So, for example, when you're buying, let's say you're buying a slip-on tube from some internet site, when you're checking out, paying with your credit card, there's like a little note area. You need to put in a note, I'm giving you $400 extra for some muffler bearings. Go ahead and do that, because you don't want to put on a brand new exhaust system without the muffler bearings. But for some reason they don't have them openly advertised in their catalogs. As soon as I learned how to shift here. So you want to throw in some extra money, give it a little note. Now when you get the package of when the delivery guy delivers your new exhaust system, you're really not going to see the muffler bearings, and you're going to be like, hey, wait a minute, what did I spend that extra $400 for? It's okay, because they pack the muffler bearings inside the exhaust muffler itself. You don't see them, but believe me, they're there. And if you don't ask for them, see, that's the trade secret. You have to ask for them, because if you put your exhaust on without new muffler bearings, I mean, it could just I don't know, it could fall off. But whatever it is, it's very horrible and tragic. It's so horrible and tragic. Nobody's filmed it or put it on YouTube because it's just, you know, the humanity is just unbearable to know. So you definitely want to throw in some extra money, and don't worry if you don't see them when you get them. Just install your pipes, your full or slip on, and you're good to go. So can't think of anything else right now, but hopefully you know, some of these hints will make some new riders out there a little wiser. Know what you need to do, and be careful out there. You know, there's some garages that'll try to rip you off, but based on my experience, I haven't been ripped off because I'm like totally smart and wise. So good luck and ride safe. Later. Yeah. Hey, we're supposed to recycle these. Gimme. I was taking those to the recycle bin, but didn't realize it was a toy. Is that fun?